Alright guys, so I'm going to talk about length retention in this video. It's kind of weird because I'm not one of those naturals that focuses on like definition or focusing on like my styles looking really pretty. And I think it's because I may or may not be a lazy natural. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't figured out if it's because I just don't really care about my hair looking pretty or if it's more so I just don't want to spend the time to do it. Because when I watch some videos, and trust me, I watch a lot of videos myself. When I watch videos, I'm like, this person spent like 8 hours doing this, like twisting and creams and moisturizing, and then they twisted it up and they let it dry for like 5 hours, and then they took it down and then they fluffed it out and then they picked it and then they like, I'm just not one of those naturals. And if you're not one of those naturals, then I am the person for you, because I cannot do it. I cannot spend forever unless I'm like watching a TV show and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should, twist my hair while I'm doing this. Other than that, I'm not doing none of that shit. And the crazy thing is that I'm a stylist myself. I can do someone else's hair. I've done someone else's highlights for like 6 hours once because their hair was down to their butt and they were like a level like 4. But at the same time, I'm like, on myself, I kind of really don't. And maybe it's because I do a lot of just like wash and goes and like let my hair just naturally do whatever it wants to do, that I'm just not really big on styling. Anyway, so with length retention, I think it really plays a key part into that, because since I'm not doing all this crazy stuff to my hair, I'm not really touching my hair a lot. Another thing that I do is stuff like this. Like, it looks kind of crazy right now just because as soon as I woke up, my guy wanted to go to the mall, so I just like had to throw some stuff on. And I basically, last night, I braided up the back, 2 big braids in the back, and you can kind of see how long it is. 2 big braids in the back, and then I put 2 braids here. And I do that for myself only because, like, in the perimeter of my hair, I want to retain length there, because here always grows. And I don't know if that's just, like, me specifically, or if that's, like, something that, other people struggle with as well. But the inside of my hair, it always grows really long. Like right now, the hair that's like in my crown area at the back is already like right here. And yes, I just cut my hair a few months ago. So it's already like to my collarbone almost. Whereas this hair right here, like the small parts of it is just like, it's just there. Like, so the hair in my crown and above, all this hair grows really long, whereas this hair just kind of is stunted. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that it's because of the friction on my clothes. It's because the hair is so fine. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but my hair around my perimeter is really fine. Like, you probably won't be able to tell because I'm using my laptop to do this video, but like my little baby hairs are just like super, like they're almost straight and they're really fine. And it's the reason why I don't like gel them down or anything. I don't do any weird like, swoopy nonsense. I leave them alone because they're so fine. Like I feel like they will fall out or something if I try to do something to them. And so this is what I did for my first routine when I first transitioned. I took the hair around my perimeter, and not even this hair, because this hair grows really long. Like right now it's already here. So I take the hair that's around my perimeter from here and back, and I will braid it down, I'll twist it down, I will and separate, and at the cost of a pretty style too, because sometimes I wear my hair up in this cute, faux tapered look. Yeah, it's so that the hair back there will grow correctly. If I don't tie it down or if I don't separate it, it's gonna get pulled up with the rest of my hair. The ends will probably get damaged just because that means all of that hair is right where my wrap is. All of that hair is getting a lot of friction. All that hair is getting a lot of action back there, and I really feel like I don't want that hair to fall out, because if the inside grows really long and the perimeter is not really that long, then it's just gonna look stupid, My hair on the inside will be moisturized for forever. And maybe that's one of the reasons why the hair at my crown and on the top grows the fastest, because I always make sure that it's a lot more moisturized than normal. Not only that, but I live in Florida and it's super hot all the time. Like all the time. It's so hot. And you ask, did I know that before I moved here? Yes, I knew it would be hot. I just did not know it would be hot 99% of the time. Like today, it's freaking hot outside. Yesterday, freaking hot outside. Day before yesterday, it was freaking hot outside. And the day before last week, before the week before, the month before that, it was hot outside. So I try to make sure that I'm either spraying my hair, I'm moisturizing with some kind of oil, and I guess that's a sealant, whatever. I am not one of those naturals that focuses on what's a sealant, what's a moisturizer, what's a this, what's a that. I don't, because my first natural hair growth routine was so perfect and my hair grew so long, it was always moisturized. And I didn't really do a lot of research. I just kind of jumped right into it and said, you know what? I'm just going to wet my hair. I'm going to make sure that it's not breaking off. And that's that. And it works so well for me that this time around, I'm still not going to do it. I'm not going to go and do all this research on what the products are and what specifically are the ingredients. And maybe for you, that's like a big deal for you. You need to know exactly what this is and what that is. Whereas for me, I kind of make my own products. I don't really use, like I use Shea Moisture probably once every few weeks or so, or a few days. But most of the time, I'm using my homemade shea butter. Most of the time, I'm using oil. Most of the time, if I'm, washing my hair, I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. I'm going to do an apple cider vinegar rinse. Um, so for me, it's a really big deal that I use natural products, so I don't have to worry about what the ingredients are. If I'm using homemade natural products, I don't need to worry about all of that. That is just one more stress that I don't need to worry about. And as you guys have seen in my videos, I can be stressed. I can be a really stressful person. So I do not need that extra bit of nonsense. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about length retention. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it when you guys come to my channel. Stick around for book reviews. I hope to start doing a daily encouragement vlog. I'm not exactly sure, but I know I'm going to upload one today, so stick around so that you can see it. All right, guys. Bye.